Hey there, history buffs. Get ready to be blown away by some mind-boggling facts about one of the most iconic figures in history, Napoleon Bonaparte. Brace yourself for some shocking revelations that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about this legendary leader. Number 3 will blow your mind. Napoleon Bonaparte's secrets revealed like never before. Napoleon Bonaparte, a name that echoes through the corridors of time, known for his strategic brilliance as a military leader and his rise to power as the Emperor of France. Born on August 15, 1769 on the island of Corsica, he emerged from modest beginnings to become a towering figure in European history. His legacy is a complex tapestry of triumphs and controversies that continue to intrigue historians and enthusiasts alike. But how much do we really know about him beyond the battles and the iconic hand-in-waistcoat pose? Today, we're going to dive deep and uncover some startling truths about Napoleon Bonaparte. But amidst the grandeur of his conquests lies the challenge of unraveling the enigma that is Napoleon Bonaparte. How do we reconcile the man who reshaped Europe with the complexities of his character and actions? Understanding the true essence of this historical titan is no easy task. His life and legacy are riddled with paradoxes and mysteries that challenge our perception of him. Was he a tyrant or a reformer, a genius or a megalomaniac? The challenge is to peel back the layers of myth and fact to reveal the real Napoleon. So let's dive into 5 shocking facts about Napoleon that will make you see him in a whole new light. 1. Napoleon's true height. Firstly, did you know that despite his larger-than-life reputation, Napoleon was actually quite short, standing at around 5 feet 6 inches tall? This height was fairly average for his time, yet the myth of his diminutive stature persists to this day. The confusion partly stems from differences between French and English measurements of the period. In fact, the British, who were his staunch enemies, played a significant role in propagating the image of a tiny dictator, likely as a form of psychological warfare. But in reality, Napoleon was neither exceptionally short nor tall. He was just average. So next time you hear someone refer to a Napoleon complex, remember that it's based on a historical misconception. 2. Military genius and innovation. Next, let's talk about his military tactics. Napoleon is often heralded as one of history's greatest military minds. His strategies were revolutionary, and his impact on European warfare was profound. One of his most shocking military innovations was his use of the corps system. Instead of a single large army, he divided his forces into smaller, more flexible corps, each capable of operating independently. This allowed for greater speed and flexibility on the battlefield. His ability to move troops rapidly and strike decisively often caught his enemies off guard, leading to stunning victories like the Battle of Austerlitz in 1805. Napoleon's brilliance in military strategy continues to be studied in military academies around the world. 3. Napoleon's influence on law and society. Now, here's a fact that will blow your mind. Napoleon's impact wasn't limited to the battlefield. He was also a prolific lawmaker. One of his most enduring legacies is the Napoleonic Code, a comprehensive set of civil laws that laid the foundation for modern legal systems in many countries. Before Napoleon, France had a patchwork of feudal laws that varied region by region. The Napoleonic Code abolished feudal privileges and established principles like equality before the law, property rights, and secularism. It was a radical shift towards modernity and has influenced legal systems worldwide, from Europe to Latin America. This aspect of Napoleon's legacy is often overshadowed by his military exploits, but it's arguably just as important. 4. Exile and Escape. Another shocking fact about Napoleon is his dramatic fall from power and subsequent escape. After his defeat at the Battle of Leipzig in 1813, Napoleon was forced to abdicate and was exiled to the island of Elba in 1814. However, his story didn't end there. In one of the most daring comebacks in history, Napoleon escaped from Elba less than a year later, in February 1815. He returned to France and, remarkably, managed to regain power for a period known as the 100 Days. His return sent shockwaves through Europe. but it was short-lived. He was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo in June 1815 and was exiled again, this time to the remote island of St. Helena, where he spent the remaining years of his life. 5. Connection to a famous historical figure. And now, for the most shocking fact of all, Napoleon's surprising connection to a famous historical figure. Did you know that Napoleon Bonaparte and the famous British naval hero Horatio Nelson were contemporaries and fierce adversaries? While Napoleon dominated on land, Nelson ruled the seas. Their paths crossed in a dramatic way at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. Although they never met in person, their destinies were intertwined. Nelson's decisive victory at Trafalgar crippled Napoleon's naval ambitions and secured British naval supremacy. The two men symbolized the epic struggle between France and Britain during the Napoleonic Wars. This connection underscores the global scale of Napoleon's impact and the intertwined fates of these two legendary figures. But here's the real kicker. Napoleon's enduring influence reaches far beyond Europe and the 19th century. His legal reforms, military strategies, and even his personal charisma have left an indelible mark on history. From inspiring future leaders like Otto von Bismarck and Charles de Gaulle to shaping modern nationalistic movements, Napoleon's legacy is vast and multifaceted. Understanding the complexities of his character and actions helps us appreciate the depth of his influence on the world. To summarize, Napoleon Bonaparte was a man of many contradictions. Despite being average in height, he looms large in history. His military genius and innovative tactics revolutionized warfare, while his legal reforms laid the groundwork for modern civil law. His dramatic fall and incredible escape add a layer of intrigue to his story, and his connection to figures like Horatio Nelson highlights the global impact of his actions. Napoleon's life is a testament to the complexities of historical figures and the far-reaching consequences of their deeds. So, what do you think about Napoleon Bonaparte now? Have these shocking facts changed your perception of him? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing historical content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on History Uncovered.